I've achieved a lot actually. So not even just the physical aspect of it, which that's been great, but also I've been getting a lot of compliments lately, like with my family or friends or even at church of people like they notice
Love it.
how quick I've actually lost weight. And then also I dropped a size in clothing.
Mr. Chris, what is going on, brother?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Well, yeah, man. So, really quick, just for people who are watching, right? Just introduce yourself. Where you're from. What your goal has been. Just a little bit about you, brother.
My name's Chris. I live in Killeen, Texas, and I started in March. And my goal is just mainly to lose body fat and also get stronger in the process.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, you're super busy right now, right? You're literally at the job while we're doing this. So, a lot of people have the excuse. So, I mean, really quick, man. I want to kind of show some progress, right? Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So, this was literally when you first started, right? We were at 270, which was just yeah, March 2nd. And then lowest weigh-in, which was just last week. No, this was a couple days ago, a few days ago, right? Was at 244,
Yeah.
the full 26 pounds lost, bro. So that's huge. It's absolutely insane in such a short amount of time, man. But yeah, man. So now that obviously, we've kind of talked about that. I want to talk about like where you were, I guess, before in your fitness journey, before the coaching program. Like, how are your energy levels, your body, mindset, discipline? I know we literally just started, and I told you that, when we set up this call, but yeah, man, you've already made a lot of progress. But yeah, before, obviously before joining the coaching program, where were you before?
I was just doing stuff like that I found online or like
Mhm.
trying to guess how to lose weight properly. And I didn't have the correct idea behind it. I did lose weight by myself, but I hit a plateau in the beginning of this year. So I'd say from January up until March, I was just stuck
Mhm.
at like that 270 range. And I couldn't find an answer on how to adjust it myself. So then that's when I started to look. And I had found y'all for coaching. And then after that, it's just been like from the second I came on, it's just dropped because you take the guessing work out of it. I just got to do what y'all tell me to do and it'll work out.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You don't gotta overthink and like, oh, like, am I doing this right? Right? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is execute. And so, like, for you before, man, what would you say your biggest challenge was before joining the Aesthetic Dream?
I'd say my biggest challenge was definitely the food, not having like a strict, an exact meal plan
Mhm.
on knowing like I've had the same grocery shopping order for like a month now. At this point, like when my wife goes, she keeps asking me what I want, and I'm just like, just give me the same thing from last week, like our notes, because it's just simple. It's just I buy the same exact thing, and it's food that I actually enjoy eating, so it's not like an issue. And
Mhm.
I'll just buy the same thing, eat the same thing, and work out, and it's just been easy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just it's pretty much just like a system, right? It's like, in,
Yeah.
out, and from there just see the progress. And if I was to ask you, man, what made you take the leap in joining and just getting help? Because I know you mentioned you struggled a little bit even before, right? After you dropped weight for a little bit.
Yeah, it was mainly just that. Like I was stuck and I didn't know how to adjust myself. I hopped on that call with you, and then after talking about it, saw a way out of where I was stuck. Just decided take that investment. And now looking back at it, that's the easiest. Like at that time, it was hard to actually invest in myself and spend that money. But ever since then, even my wife agrees with me. Like if I would have never spent that money, I'd still be in the same exact spot, still stuck. And it's not even just about the money per se. It's just about like stepping out and just actually believing that I can have someone else like y'all help me through this process, and then that's what y'all are here for.
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. And honestly, man, I mean, I know you don't have this problem, but a lot of men, right, have this problem of just like not being able to drop their ego, right? It's like, okay, I can do it all myself, right? They have that type of mindset, but for most people, that's usually what's holding them back, right, from getting to that next level. And so, obviously, you took the leap and everything, made this transformation, and it's only been just a few weeks, right? We literally just
Yeah.
started in March, and it's only May 2nd right now, so we're having this call. But yeah, man. So let's kind of talk about what you've achieved, and what have you achieved since joining, and how do you feel now, brother?
I've achieved a lot actually. And it's more like it's past even the physical stuff. Like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
like I've lately I've been taking like pictures after the gym of like my pumps on my shoulders and like my chest, and like it looks insane now. And even like showing my friends and family that, but not even just the physical aspect of it, which that's been great, but also like I've been getting a lot of compliments lately, like with my family or friends or even at church. People like they notice
Love it.
how quick I've actually lost weight, and then also I dropped a size in clothing. Yeah, I went to H&M like right before Easter to go look for an outfit with my wife, and I was able to actually I splurged a little bit in there, but I was able to find stuff that fit me how I would like it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, full transparency, you be completely real too, because I mean, you're on the other side now. But when we were on that first call, did you think that you were gonna make results this quick?
Not this quick, no. Like now that like looking at how fast I'm tracking, like I'm able to see that within the time frame that I've got, or even like with the stuff I have in the future going, because like I'm going to Puerto Rico in June.
Oh,
But like
dude.
I can see myself like set a goal and feel like it's actually attainable to hit
Absolutely.
prior to me leaving.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Just because of that confidence, I guess that it gave yourself, which just being able to execute on the goal, right? That quick. So now we got this. You said
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah, I'm going in June, like third week of June-ish.
All right, cool. Let's get started for that, man. I mean, that's the main priority, right? And yeah, man. So obviously, um, a lot of people when they watch things like this or they see things on the internet, right? Um, a lot of people are like hit with some resistance, right? Maybe I'm sure you were too. You mentioned that it was like a big decision in the beginning, right, for you. But
Yeah.
if you were in that spot again, or maybe a friend was in that spot who was also struggling to, get results, right? Would you recommend a friend to go through a program and why?
I definitely would. I mean, the biggest thing for me is accountability because literally, like the first week that I was on, I still had the same thought process or same ideology about food. And I hit up Coach Ian, and like he was very firm at the beginning, and then after he had explained why he was so firm, but he was just basically saying like, one, that's a horrible way to think about what I should have been eating that day. But
Mhm.
two, he also said after, like, if he's not willing to be a little firm and act accountable, then I just wasted my money,
Mhm.
essentially. And I'm wasting both of our time. So having him just be blunt like that, straight up, and then even after like we formed a good relationship, like it's easy just to text him anything. I'll ask him anything in the most random time of the day and he'll answer. And that's just the main thing is someone's gonna keep you accountable, not just because if I was just doing it by myself, like it would always happen. I'd be with my friends and I'd be like, no, man, like I'm trying to lose weight. And like, oh, but it's just one meal. So we all go out to eat and eat, crazy amounts of food. Now when I go out, it's like my friends understand. Like Wednesday nights, I go out a lot because it's like after church, we go out and eat.
Mhm.
But I've already ate all my, I eat my dinner a little earlier. But they even understand. Like I'll go out with them, but I'll get like a diet soda and just sit there and talk. And like I'll have my wife. My wife will eat, but I'll just sit there, and they all understand and they respect it now.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that being said, with what you said about, the coaching aspect, right? That's pretty much like what most people need realistically, right? Because if it was just like a yes man, it's like, yeah, Chris, you can do whatever you want, man, right? It's like it's a little bit different.
Yeah,
If somebody's on there, it's like giving you actual tough love, like what you need to hear instead of like what you want to hear, right? That's where
thousand
the
percent.
change actually happens, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. But dude, this was awesome, man. I mainly also wanted to get you on here just because of type of person you are. I know you're super busy and you've crushed it. No matter what, no excuses, right? With your progress. But before we hop off, man, did you want to talk about anything else? Anything that you wanted to tell people who are watching, or are you all set?
I'm all set. I feel like I said what was all on my mind.
All right, awesome, man, awesome. All right, thank you, Chris. I'll see you soon, brother. Peace.